Hi everyone, this is Joel coming to you from the Niabi Zoo Forest Preserve. We of course are looking at one of the streams that run through our forest, and it's important for us to just think about the impact of water on our ecosystems and making sure that that water stays clean. Now of course we think about animals, our native animals that are drinking from this water, but it's also important for us because we also get some of our drinking water from the rivers. And we have to also understand that this little stream right here is connected to a larger stream, which connects to the Rock River, which connects to the Mississippi River, which connects to the Gulf of Mexico, and then, of course, the Atlantic Ocean. We all know that all rivers lead to the ocean, and so therefore we have to understand that our impact here in the Quad Cities on those same lakes, streams, and rivers are going to impact the ocean in the long run. So things that we do, whether it is littering and throwing trash out our window while we're driving our car, or if it is just dropping plastic bottles because we don't want to put them in a recycle bin, or if it is putting chemicals on our lawn or our farm fields, all of those things are going to eventually end up into the river. Now, when we think about our big green lawns and how we fertilize them, we do have to remember that we live very close to all these rivers, so any of the big rains like we've recently had is going to wash those chemicals down into the river. Now, you may say that that's not going to impact much, but all of those nutrients that both agriculture and lawn chemicals put into that river is going to go down to the Gulf of Mexico. And down there, of course, they're facing the largest dead zone that they have ever recorded. Over 9,000 square miles of the Gulf of Mexico each year dies out, and everything in that water dies out, which also impacts human fishing industries and so many things down there that we have to remember that we are players in that same thing. So it's important for us to make sure that our waters stay clean. Now, of course, the other side of that is the plastic side. Now, many of you know that here at the Niabi Zoo, we actually have a plastic reduction initiative that we're trying to engage the entire Quad Cities for, especially coming up on the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. We want to make sure that people understand that all of the plastics that we use, especially those single-use plastics, we have to find a way to maybe not depend on those so much and use some reusable bottles, reusable bags, different things, and really change our lifestyle to minimize our impact on the environment. Because no matter what we do, all of that plastic is, not all of it, but I would say about 91% of our plastics is ending up in landfills and eventually ending up in the ocean, because only 9% of plastics here in the United States is actually recycled. Now, of course, that's led to very large garbage heaps out in all of the ocean gyres. Every ocean gyre in the world, there's 5 of those. They all have a very large garbage heap. So we want to make sure that we're not contributing so much to the plastic in the ocean, because that definitely is impacting the lives of animals out there, and it is killing animals. So we want to make sure that we're protecting them by protecting our environment. Now, before I leave you here today, I know that many of you are having some challenging times doing social distancing at home. Remember that you can go out and interact in nature. Just, of course, respect the same social distancing 6-foot rule if you're out in nature and you encounter other people. But take nature for what you need it for, in the sense that it can de-stress our lives, and it can help us make it through some hard times. So I'm going to leave you here with just some observations of this wonderful creek, and just listen to some of the sounds. And take a deep breath, everybody. This isn't going to last forever, but we're going to see it through together, and we look forward to seeing you guys at the zoo.